Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you're listening from. This is Mark on the Bitcoin Exchange channel, and we are looking at another ICO. This is a sponsored ICO, and the name of the ICO is FlipNpik. The company is FlipNpik SAS, and I believe they are coming to us from France. Certainly, the CEO is in France. This is a social media market, which I am a fan of. It also involving travel, which I am certainly a fan of. It is kind of a marriage between travel and social media. So it's definitely got my attention. It is a complicated project. If I had anything negative to say about it, that would be it. Very, very complex. The applications are fairly easy to use. Just looking through the white paper, it is a big project, kind of complex. But so we're not going to go over all the complexities of it, or we would have a 2-hour video and I would have 0 viewers. So we're not going to let that happen. As of the end of this year, 2018, my wife and I will have visited about 23 countries. So we love to travel. We travel extensively. We have been all over the world. We'll continue to travel. It's just something that I like to do. I think everybody loves to travel somewhat for the most part. In my travels, we're always looking for new places to eat at, new businesses to frequent, especially when you're overseas in an area you're not familiar with. We all do the same thing. We turn to Yelp. We turn to Travel Advisor. I can take my cell phone, sit down in a restaurant, either locally or worldwide if I'm on the internet, and I am being tracked by Google and everybody else that's tracking me, which is fine because logistics is what sells. And logistics is what sends people to a particular business. And the problem with that is everybody else is getting paid except me. Google's making a fortune off my information. TripAdvisor doesn't do what they do for free. They're always making the nickel off the backs of the consumer. And FlipNpik desires to change that. Really no competition in the arena that they're going in. They're kind of blazing the trail. This is on the Stellar blockchain. So there's really no social media apps using existing technology that marries the end user with local businesses. And this is a pretty cool project. If I had anything bad to say or negative at all about it, it is highly complex. I believe the white pages is 64 pages long. I have taken the liberty to read that and go through it. And I don't think that's a good idea that we share all that with you, because we'd have a 2-hour video and 0 listeners. So we're going to hit the highlights, as we often do. Very impressive project. Let's talk about the problems and the solutions. I always like to start there. Currently, there's a large disparity that exists in the world of social networks. Inequalities in this area are due to the fact that the platforms that offer visibility are better suited to large businesses. Typically the big guy against the small guy. Big guy wins because the big guy has the most money. So they offer visibility better suited to small businesses with large means and great purchasing power than for small businesses that have neither the expertise nor the budget to stand out on these platforms. And FlipNpik desires to change that. Really cool project, and the end consumer is the one that benefits as well as the businesses themselves. So let's take a quick peek. I want to show you when the ICO starts. It is in pre-ICO stage. The ICO starts 30 days, 8 hours, 7 minutes. I always like to count that down. There, it's going to be 425 million tokens released. The value, cost, 1 Ethereum, you get 3,500 FNP, and that is the coin call letter FNP. The payments accepted: Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dash, Doge, and those of you that use Current, this is unusual in my influence as a Facebook influencer, that they actually accept fiat. So if you're paying with fiat, they take euros, and that's a pretty cool place to be. Again, it's on the Stellar blockchain. I like the Stellar blockchain. I'm a fan of Stellar. So let's jump down here. There's a couple of videos here. I want to direct your attention to this one here, and let's take a quick peek at it. A couple of minutes long.
Discovering new places. She uses the application FlipNpik to find new, exciting places around her. She shares her discoveries with her friends, and in return, she collects Flip social rewards. Sam offers visibility to merchants by sharing and liking posts, and she receives more Flip social rewards. When Sam discovers a new business that is not yet on the app, she contributes to the FlipNpik ecosystem by registering it on the app, and receives even more Flip social. Sam can exchange her Flip social against special offers and products, or to access the available games. In addition, she can exchange her rewards Flip social for FlipNpik tokens and get products or services from her favorite businesses. Here's how Sam creates value and benefits from it to invigorate the FlipNpik ecosystem. Laura Blogger likes to use the app FlipNpik not only to discover new places for her blogs, but also to benefit from a little extra income by putting her content production skills to use. On FlipNpik, she finds requests from businesses looking for talented people ready to give them a hand. During her free time, she consults the application and decides which mission she wants to accomplish. Whether it is for photos or a small video, Laura always enjoys expressing her creativity at the service of the businesses she loves. Laura thus collects FlipNpik tokens, which she can subsequently exchange for products or services, or simply exchange them in fiat currency. Here's how Laura creates value and benefits from it to invigorate the FlipNpik ecosystem. Ross, a young entrepreneur, uses the app FlipNpik regularly to discover quality content and share it with his friends. He benefits from the Flip social reward system when he shares the app with his entourage. In addition to contributing to the ecosystem, Ross also wants to generate a recurring income while encouraging local businesses. That's why he makes a refundable deposit of 500 FlipNpik tokens to earn a FlipNpik right to become a partner ambassador of a business. With this right, he helps the business stay active on the app and thus receives from the business owner 20% of the budget allocated by the latter for the premium services. Here's how Ross creates value and benefits from it to invigorate the FlipNpik ecosystem.
There you have it. Be like Laura and be like Ross. Pretty cool project again. ICO, pre-ICO stage. As I speak, the actual ICO is about a month off. Look forward to seeing it. Today is May 21st, so we still got about another month to go. As I said, the white paper is quite extensive. This is the elevator shot. I just jumped down here real quick. Here's the ecosystem. This is an app. I have it in my hand. It is available on both Apple and Android. The app is fairly easy to use for such an expensive project. You can just jump in here, browse your feeds, look at the rewards, build your library of local businesses, check out your library, and discover local businesses. And as we saw in the video, you can actually become an ambassador. An ambassador can add information. You can add local businesses, and you can actually get paid as you review these businesses. The budget of the businesses, 20% goes to the end user. You have to be a partner ambassador to do that. And it shows right here the 20% of its benefits go toward the premium services. Pretty cool project. There's some more videos you can look at when you get a chance. As always, you know I'm going to do it. Always, always, always due diligence when you invest your hard-earned money into any ICO. Here's the ecosystem, the infrastructure. They have subscribed businesses, premium services, enhanced development. You can go through this when time permits. 425 million tokens, 575 million tokens later. This is a utility token. It's for a total eventually of 1 billion tokens. This goes back since 2016, pre-ICO stage, and here is the ICO. Go through this when you get a chance. There's a roadmap starting with 2016 and beyond. I won't go through everything that's going on, but I will tell you that this has been beta tested in Montreal using 1,000 businesses and 6,000 users. Test went off without a hitch, not without hiccups, but without a hitch, and they have currently launched it in Switzerland with worldwide applications soon to come. Do what you've been doing all along, and that's going on Yelp and dropping a positive feed or even a negative feed about a particular business that you enjoyed. One of the things we do is we travel, Rome, Iceland, just about everywhere we go, we look at the local businesses and see where we want to go eat, where we want to put our hard-earned cash into, and I appreciate these social media apps that allow us to do that. We have had many a good meal, enjoyed many a good service by using these apps all over the world. This one here is on the blockchain. It's the first one on the blockchain, and we're actually going to be able to get paid to use this. The application that you download has gaming on it. You can actually have fun, enjoy the games, get paid as a result of your games, get valuable coupons. Pretty neat project. Here's the team. I won't go take a whole lot of time with this. I have noticed on the actual white pages, there's some LinkedIn apps, social media apps, not all of them. There's a little complication there. When you hit on the app, it will not take you back to the white page. It brings you in La La Land. I'm sure that's technical, and they're going to fix that fairly soon. Not all the members have apps. It's a fairly large team if you look at this. 3, 6, 8, and then you got a bunch of advisors. 3, 6, 9, and this is what I like about collaborators. Look at the collaborators. This is unheard of. It's a fairly big project. I listened to the CEO interview. I was fairly impressed with what he is trying to do. Let's jump over to the white page real quick. As you notice, highly technical. I'm going to go through very, very little of this. As I stated earlier, it is 64 pages long. Impressive project. Love the travel. Love social media. Putting two together in a marriage is a pretty cool thing, and get paid for what we have been doing all along. Great ICO. Well impressed with the project. When you get a chance, go through all of this. They are actually in actual mode right now, not just testing, but they are actually using it, and they are planning on going worldwide with this. Quite a challenge, if you ask me. As a matter of fact, if you go on the internet, look on YouTube, and see some of the interviews that are being done, and some of the influencers like myself, views are fairly low, and that tells me that's because the project is early on. I highly suspect the views on this particular one will not start real high, but as time goes on, people begin to search this particular blockchain technology, this particular app, this particular ICO. I think our traffic is going to increase substantially. I'm really excited about the project. Honored to be invited to be a YouTube influencer. Huge, huge project. As always, due diligence before you invest in an ICO. My personal opinion, this is a good one. I like it. You get paid for doing what most of us are already doing as well. One more time, run my disclaimer. Always look, research, do your own research before you invest your hard-earned money. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. We always enjoy our viewers. Allows us to do what we do, and it's enjoyable pleasure to bring this to you as we bring new products to the marketplace. Thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, we will see you in the future.